So you mentioned this earlier about trying to connect to maybe, more funded things like STEM and stuff like that. Um, so when it comes to introducing these, I want to be clear because I think there's a big misunderstanding with Steam that it's really that much of a shift from the
Yeah.
current Kurtaman set. It's really just like being willing to ask more that we already have that we just haven't. It's like when life asks the same three things for 10 tournaments in a row, and like
Yes.
there's a lot more at hand. So just to
Yes.
be clear, it's really more like being more willing to ask other things rather than the stock stuff. um when it has that connection, is Steam, like, I guess I'm kind of curious, like the what's like the hope for Steam to achieve by being implemented? Like, are we hoping that it manages to involve more kids with Latin? Are we, is there not, I guess not we, but generally the community, is this hoping to present to like, um, to maybe make the game more accessible to certain orgs to be more willing to interact with the Kirtami community? Like, I'm curious if you could talk about that.
Yeah. I think for me, my primary goal right now is supporting Latin programs, keeping Latin in schools, supporting teachers and helping them market their programs, which hopefully means more kids are coming into Latin, more
Mhm.
kids are involved. Um, because, I mean, to be honest, there are a lot of programs struggling
Mhm.
right now. And part of that has to do with, you know, not having enough people teaching Latin in some
Mhm.
places. So, we also need to get people coming into the profession excited about the possibility of teaching Latin. And my hope is that maybe helping people to see how it's linked to all sorts of different disciplines is one way to generate excitement about it. So, I really appreciate you saying that about the fact that this isn't a big shift. It really is, and I hate like corporate words, but it really is kind of a rebranding for
Yeah.
Latin programs, for us to say, hey, we're doing this thing that is so connected to all sorts of other disciplines, and also is so important. It's such an important outlet for kids to really build their excitement for studying Latin. And I know there are a lot of people who get into Kurtamen and then continue their association with Latin because of the great enthusiasm that's generated by Kurtamen. And so I want us to expand our ability to do that.